morning, everybody. Today is a lazy day for me. I've got one quote to do, and the basis of this video is not going to be exciting. We're not going to be digging in the dirt or hauling material or anything, but we're going to be kind of talking about outside of the box. I've touched on how to maximize your advertising driving around a couple of times, but no videos on just exactly how I do it. This isn't going to, again, isn't going to be exciting, but it could prove to be profitable for you. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of go through my mindset of what I'm doing today. Okay, this is just crazy. Okay, I've got a call for a bush hogging job, and just about everybody in this business knows there's not a lot of money in it. I'm continuing to do it just during the slow season, maximize my exposure to the public. I want to be seen running up and down the road all winter long, and that way when the busy season hits again, I'll be fresh on the community's minds. Now, we're in Asheville, North Carolina, so there's a pretty good population here, and we're on our way down to Mill Spring, North Carolina, which is a small town. Nobody's there. It's an equestrian community that I'm going to. So it's an hour drive down there for, I think they said it was like a 3/4 acre lot. So there's not going to really be a chance that I'm going to get the job. There's no way that I don't think I can bid it and get it. And I'm more than likely going to have to just throw $750 out there. You know, really, it's probably like a $200 job. But one, there's a chance I may get down there and they just don't want to look for anybody else, or they can't get somebody to come out and they may hire me anyway. I'm going to be straight with them. I'm going to say, you know, this isn't that big of a job. Most of the expense is the fuel and wear on the truck and trailer to haul the stuff down there. So, but today I had three choices. I could have run a back road and enjoyed the view. I could have run a smaller road that's only a 2-lane road going down there, but once you're on a 2-lane road, the only person that can read the signage on your car is the guy behind you. Everybody passing by you that way, they're not even going to see any signage. They're going to see the front of your car, and it's probably not even going to register to them. So I'm on a busier 4-lane here, and what I'm going to be doing is taking my time. I'm not going to be driving so slow that I'm a nuisance to traffic and just, you know, aggravating the person behind me. But I'm going to drive just a little bit under the speed limit, and that way the fast lane's constantly going by me. They've got a chance to read, but also the cars behind me, you know, more likely they're going to cycle around. Those are the ones that are most likely to read the sign on the back of the car and take notice to the, you know, I've just got clearing, grading, driveway repairs. Those are the big three services that I offer, and that maximizes my chances of somebody or multiple people reading it. Okay, now the other thing is I didn't leave out this morning. It's about 9:45. There's still traffic here. There's always traffic, but I didn't get in the middle of the hustle and bustle of rush hour to where I'm just another car. You know, during rush hour, everybody's in a hurry to get to work. It's all those last minute people that are just busting to make it in just on time. They're in a hurry, and all they're looking at is the next red light and if they're going to be able to beat it or not. The people that are out now are people who are not in a big hurry. I can tell by the way they're driving. I've lived here for over 10 years, so I know the traffic. And a lot of the people right now are like contractors who are going to their next job, or they're, you know, moving around, and I get a lot of work for other contractors, so it benefits me to do this at this time. But yeah, back to kind of the speed I drive is just kind of easing along, and anytime I get to a cluster of cars, you know, get stopped at a red light or something, I've usually got my arm out the window, and I'll just raise it up like I'm waving, and people will think that, everybody thinks that whoever's waving is waving at them, you know, and I'll do it in a friendly way, and it gets people's attention. You know, people will look at you as soon as you raise your arm up, and if I catch somebody looking at me, I'll smile. And even if they're going the other way, there's a good chance they'll at least read the company name on the side of the car. So I'm like this crazy person just riding down the road, waving at nobody. But it gets people's attention. And, you know, anything you can do out of the ordinary is going to get people's attention. So you got your signage, you got your driving around, you got your exposure. You want to keep your, I call it my estimator, the car I drive around in the public eye a lot. I try to keep it clean. You know, if I go up a driveway, which is very common, that's muddy because that's what I fix, I'll go straight to the car wash and wash it. You know, I've never like washed it 10 times in a day, but I'm not going to ride around in a muddy vehicle because people are going to judge that. So you want yourself in the public eye. If you can, drive a vehicle that's not just like everybody else's. And if you've got, you know, decals on your car, don't just do regular black and white lettering, and definitely don't stencil it on, spray paint it, because that's worse than not having anything on there. But yeah, it's important that you stay in the public eye, and more likely I'm going to take a loss today. This is just, you know, but it's not a waste of my time. There's a good chance, you know, somebody may come up behind me that's just finally had it with their driveway, and it's just terrible. And they've been saving, and I'm the guy they see. You know, I don't see anybody else riding around out here that has driveway repair. There's a lot of people that do it, but, you know, me specifically, most people around here, they'll just scrape a driveway flat, and maybe, if they know how, order some gravel for the customer. But there's either people that are a smaller company than me, or there's big grading companies that don't want to waste their time on driveways. So everybody's got their niche. But to keep it, you know, on this video, you need to stay exposed to your public, you know. And going into fall right now, if you're going to slow down, this is when it's going to happen. This is, you know, I always have a little bit of a fall slowdown, but then it picks right back up. But that's pretty much it. You know, it's not a real like science. You know, you have to stay in the public eye. I don't know how many times, you know, I do advertising and people will see my videos, and then I'll go dark for a while, and then I'll do an ad, and they'll come up saying, you know, man, I was watching your videos, and then when I was finally ready to do something, I couldn't find you. So that tells me, as frequent as that's happening, that I need to keep the online advertising up year-round and just not take breaks from it. But, you know, get you guys a decent car, and it doesn't have to be, if you're just starting out, it don't have to be a F-150 King Ranch estimator. It doesn't have to be a Dodge Laramie, you know, just, and it's more important that it's clean and it's not just beat up, you know, than how nice of a vehicle it is. You know, you can get just a regular, I mean, Ford Ranger, you know, it can be old, but it's got to look good. It's got to look newer, and people will take notice of that. And just like your business, your estimator needs to grow with your company if you're wanting it to keep growing. And you just let it grow itself. I know I had my little Kia Sportage, little brown, just a little car that I did a lot of my estimates in. But I had my Dodge 3500, and that guy, I noticed that when I would drive the truck to do an estimate, I was more likely to get the job. And I can only attribute that to the fact that if you look the part, people have more faith in you being able to do the part. So that's pretty much all I can do, or say about, this particular subject. If there's something I didn't touch on, drop it in the comments. If you like and you feel like it's helped you, let me know. If there's something I could have done or something I can tell you to help you, maximize your exposure specifically. Every business is different. Drop that in the comments too. If you're new to my YouTube family, I'm hoping to help people in the future, so hit that subscribe button, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.